morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another edition of the Brothers of Legacy. I'm your host, A.D. Walker, the pusher, to grow, the motivate. Appreciate you guys for being here, rocking with us again. It is Friday, guys. It is Friday. It is Friday. It is Friday. Um, we won't be here too long. So we appreciate you guys for being here, rocking with us. Another edition of the Brothers of Legacy, where we don't stand out, we stand up. And it's so this background is so weird. Um, Sharing is caring. Just kind of getting warmed up, so my brothers may not come through. I think Larry may be coming through this morning. Um, Good morning, Rod. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Um, but we're just kind of getting warmed back up. I kind of today was a little up in the air, but we were back definitely on Monday. Um, over the maybe, maybe I'll play a little tune as an outro as we leave. Like through the Mr. Rogers. All right, guys, let me play us out. Um, I wish, I wish. So appreciate you guys for being here, rocking with us always, holding it down. I've been going a little bit, and we're kind of back. I don't like saying that because in the live stream world, I've seen people who say we're back, everybody. Then they're just gone. I've seen it a lot. I've seen it a lot. Especially medium size live streamers, smaller to medium size. They'll disappear. Then they're like, I'm back. Then they'll be gone and not come back ever again. What's up, Jeff? Uh, in the building. I was thinking about Periscope a couple of days ago. I was thinking about uh what's her name? Cynthia Bazin, I think it was. I don't know. I was just thinking about how live stream was different. Periscope was different. Yeah, or at least it felt different, maybe because I was really part of that community. Um, TikTok kind of has that, um, and it may be the same. It may be the same thing, um, but because I'm not really part of that community, I don't feel it. If that makes sense. Um, but yeah, I think about how live streaming has changed over the last, I'll say, 10 years. And it's crazy to say 10 years because all of this stuff is still pretty new. All of the technologies. Oh wow, she said that's too. I still talk to Cynthia Basin every day. Wow, that from like live stream or just chat? You just talk directly to her. Just curious, curious. Um, but yeah, it's kind of wild how a lot of the live stream. Because Jeff was rocking with Periscope. Because I don't know if Periscope was one of the first live stream platforms. I feel like is that another on Marco Polo? Is that a live stream? Is that another one? Is that another live stream platform? Listen, I don't know if Jeff, if Rod, if you follow any. We said we develop lifelong friendships. Oh, that's cool. I mean, because yeah, Jeff, he was in there every day. She was on every day. You was in there every day, and she went for some years. I remember I had come in and out of there because I was doing my own live stream on Periscope. I think live streaming has definitely developed a lot of people, you know, um, in different avenues of life to do things they probably never thought they would do. Uh, it's funny, I've been watching this video of the guy. I can't remember his name, but he doesn't talk. He always shows like people do things very complicated and he just does it very simple and he's just like real dark skinned guy. I think I don't know He's from the UK, but his English is rough. He said, "Download the app and we could talk." I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Oh, Marco Polo is like a video walkie-talkie. Interesting. Interesting. You said Marco Polo. Marco Polo. Now I'm pulling it up. We might look at it together. Marco Polo. I guess app. I'll say app. I'm sure there's not that many Marco Polo apps. It's a video that chat app that brings you closer to people who matter most without asking you to compromise your trust. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, it's a they call that Amy. Amy. He said, yeah. So that's it's interesting. So, like I said, interesting about the whole live stream space and the many relationships. Like even Lisa, she was in Periscope. I think that's where I met her. And I used to do my live streams, and it's just funny how live streams have helped and changed a lot of lives. And like I said, this guy has done these videos. It's just I don't know, just being very nostalgic right now, but just thinking about how life has developed, how we've communicated and we've found new people through these apps. Just either following advice, listen to them chat about a lot of things. Oh, I don't know that name. I don't know Lisa. I can't think of it. Unless there's another app. But yeah, so I just kind of want to come on. It's Freestyle Friday. I'm not loaded with any dad jokes this morning. I was hoping my folks would come through. So if not, we're just gonna chat a little bit. Then we're gonna get out of here. But we're definitely kicking back off on Monday through Friday. Um, New people. He said new people are AI people. Definitely real people. I think if it's live, we're at least talking to real people. At least it's live. We're talking to real people. Um, definitely. Uh, so it's great. Lisa, oh, is a person that was on Periscope. Gotcha. Yeah, I follow a lot of different people. I fell into some programs. People were selling things. I bought a lot of stuff. Um, so yeah, it is definitely interesting. It's definitely interesting. Uh, I didn't really see any scammers. I won't say I haven't seen any scammers on my end. So pretty people pretty much trying to honestly build something, um, try to do something different in their life, outside of whatever professional stuff they were doing. Um, but yeah, live streaming and the whole internet thing and the whole following and creating community. It's real big. It's real big. It's real. And I think it's just maintaining and it's how you build what you're discussing. Just like I still see Ashley Ann a lot. King Ashley Ann. Still trip over that one. But yeah, and she got married and it's crazy. Like you see how people have grown in their lives and they're doing different things. So just just that. Remember Greg Harvey? Yes. Yes. Oh yeah, Felix Anderson definitely. I still see him on. I watch him from time to time on YouTube. Pastor P. Yeah. Yeah. And crazy. Like I've had people that have passed away that I used to follow. It's that's a whole another thing. Just to get connected with folks and you know, you just like wow. They used to talk all the time, and then they're gone. So it's always just interesting. It's always just interesting how how technology has connected us more to people that would never be in our circle. Never, 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 never be in our circle, and how we are in a better space to connect, um, and learn, and people that have the same kind of thinking. I still talk to Greg and Felix. We became good friends that with both of them. Awesome. Awesome. Jeff is the connector. He likes to connect with folk. Oh. So just real quick, uh Let's see. Oh, having troubles, having troubles. Hold on, hold on. Come on, come on. Pull it together. Pull it together. There we go. What's the harder in live stream? Finding the right time of day or finding the right subject? So, like things to talk about. Um, I don't focus on time of day. Like, um, well, I guess with schedule before it probably was like just finding time. Stuff to talk about is not as challenging, especially like with Brothers of Legacy. It's more challenging for me because I try to find something broad enough that people can discuss and talk about, if that makes sense. Like, so with yeah, so it's subject with brothers is a little more challenging, but by myself, it's not as hard. So time of day will probably be more of a challenge. Because I can write stuff down, have it ready, but having the time to do it makes it most challenging. Right. You said, yeah, it's YouTube and TikTok are the new Periscope. Right. Right. Um, he said consistency. I would think is yeah, consistency is very tough because you want to, and as you see, like coming on at the same time, either once a week or daily, because the when you start, you get excited and you want to do it every day, because you have a lot of gust and push, but you find it challenging. Um, and you want to come on at the same time because you got the Jeffs, you got the folks that come in and they begin to get used to seeing you because of whatever routines they have going on in life. It's it's easier to connect, with someone if you know they're going to be there every day. So that's the key. 'Cause I'm sure Jeff have seen people come through, be on for a while, and then disappear. Like I haven't seen them. And then, like I said, dude, I always call it the cuss. They come, we're back. Then they're back about two more broadcasts, and then you don't see them again because life is life, and unfortunately, if if you're not generating revenue, it's harder to push this to be a priority. Now, there's also um, the burnout effect that happens, and a lot of folk, a lot, even and I watched it on YouTube of big YouTubers that kind of burn out, you know, even making money, because this thing can be draining depending on how you deliver your content. Like if you're making videos and skits, it takes work, and even if you're getting paid well, ideas and the drive. It's not, because when you're starting out, it's fun. It's fun. You're enjoying it. But over time, um, you get tired and you want to, and it's like the thing is, it's not like sometimes they want to stop. They want to do something different. But Jeff is used to a particular thing. And if I do something different, Jeff may not come back or unsubscribe. 'Cause he came to see me do jumping out of window stunts. He ain't come here to see me talk. um, so Jeff says, you've been incredible. Uh-oh, when it comes to being consistent, AD, I always admire that. Oh, appreciate that, Jeff. My joint freezing up on me. Let's see what my computer's doing, what my computer does. All right, y'all are still commenting. Hopefully, y'all still see me. Um, Larry, if you hopefully you have control, jump in here if I pause. Um, let's see. All right, I'm gonna keep talking. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. What's going on? Gotta keep smiling just in case I'm moving and my computer's just frozen. Hmm. Ah, oh, is it? Do you do it today? He said, "What time do you do it today?" Oh, okay. He said, "I'm good." So my computer looks frozen. I see my comments moving. My screen is frozen. Do y'all hear me? And I'm just frozen. Let me know. Uh oh. Uh oh. Wait a minute. I'm plugged. I thought. I'm not plugged in. Do 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 do. Hurry up! Hurry up! My computer shuts off. That's why. Boop boop boo doo. All right. Oh, I think I made it. As long as the green light's on, I'm gonna. All right. All right. Too perfect on this. We hear you, glitchy. All right, can you hear me now? All right.
Uh, what it do, brother?
What up, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you,
Awesome, awesome. Yeah,
but
see, I did. 'Cause
yeah, you pulling your Houdini. Can't see you. Smoking mirrors going on right now.
right, right.
But here I come to save the day. That's Mighty Mouse.
All right, but let's see. Hold on. Let me go up because I was talking about live streaming. Oh, thank you, Jeff, for that. You said you've been incredible when it comes to being consistent. Always admired you for that. Yeah, that's big. Jeff said, "Oh, the burnout that would be a big one." Absolutely. He said, "Speaking of jumping out of windows, what time do you do that? Do it today?" Where I said it's good to tailor to your audience, but I think longevity would work best on what you want to talk about. Oh yeah,
Mm,
talk about feel more like you want to do it than have to do it. Indeed, because I think you definitely start off wanting to do it. That's the realness of it. You start off wanting to do it. I think just sometimes you get a little worn down from doing it. Um, Over time, because you don't expect it. You're just kind of doing it, enjoying it. It starts becoming something, and then the challenges set in of life, and um, either the work that it takes to become or to do um, becomes a little overwhelming, and it's challenging to continue. Um, Even if it becomes your main job, I think it still becomes challenging. Um,
And then what happens with all of us, especially as you get older, you want to pivot. You know, you want to pivot into something. So see, this is why you need an Android. Man, stop the madness. um, so yeah, it definitely gotta say that's a nice bookshelf. Oh, is that who got? Oh, okay, okay. I see what we're doing. We
It's
got a
it's
whiteboard too. You got the
it's a
whiteboard.
it's a floating shelf.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah, it's a floating shelf. I've been doing some mods to the office.
Okay, okay, nice.
So yeah, got the fam up there. Got the
Oh,
Funko Pops.
oh, are those? Oh, what is? Oh gosh,
Oh, the Funko Pop joints.
huh?
It's the Funko Pop joints. So I can have my meetings standing up. If I want to stand up, talk,
Nice,
have my background, and then I'm here talking with my peeps. But
nice.
most of the time I'm sitting down. But yeah, did some finally did some the final pieces and upgrades, the mods that I wanted to do with the office. So
Right,
so,
nice.
so yeah, so sometimes you need time away to reset.
That is the truth. That is the truth.
So yeah. And if anybody want to know where that, although I don't get anything for it, the best place ever, amazing. Just look up Superman floating shelf.
Nice.
There's nothing.
Oh, I just looked down, and seen Superman holding the shelf up. All
Yeah.
right, all right. Gotcha. Um, let's see. Hey, so let me ask you, Larry. Have you followed anybody online consistently, like a regular schmegular, or
Follow
or
anyone online with.
like either live stream or YouTube, like somebody that you followed or follow.
I have a couple. So years ago, I was when I was training really hard.
Okay.
I I had it got to the point where it was an obsession.
Oh wow.
But in a good way. What it was, the obsession motivated me,
Right.
and it kept me on track when I would lose what to do when I'm in the gym. These guys kept me grounded. It was CT Fletcher, Kai Green, and Kali Muscle. Those three guys. I'm holding up three fingers, but I don't know where I'm pointing. All right, there's the camera. Um, so the answer to your question, yes. So those three all the time. Um, CT Fletcher, his mindset, ISMYMFS
Yes.
is still your mofo set.
Mm,
Um, no matter what life throws at you,
right.
you gotta keep going, right? And you may in the gym, you may get tired. You may not want to do it. You may not want to eat that meal that you're supposed to eat that prepared you for the next one, or you probably don't like that protein shake that you have to drink post workout.
Right.
But it's still your set. You go ahead and get it done, and
Gotcha.
then you make the impossible possible. So
Okay.
that's what I got from CT Fletcher. Kali Muscle, he talked about restorative, like he dude's big, but he always talked about, he trained, but also like make sure you do things to restore yourself,
Got
stretching, um, getting the massage, because that is actually part of the workout, right? And then Kali Muscle, although that dude he kept losing the Mr. Olympia to the next big guy. Um, dude, dude was mad flexible, but his whole mindset was being relaxed when you're training, and having a mind muscle connection. And I feel like, what does that mean? But it's when you're in tune with, like, if you're training biceps, that's muscle. That's the muscle you should be like in tune with. So yeah. So as you see, I was before I go to the gym at like 4 in the morning, I would be like watching videos with them
Gotcha.
of their next video, and then I'll be on scene. Now I do follow other fitness influencers, but my other thing is I love another one of my passions is cooking. So in the kitchen, so any chef, yeah.
Okay.
I have some of my faves, but yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I didn't
Okay.
think I did until just now. You put me on the spot.
All right. So Jeff asked a good question. Like, have you become friends with anybody from live stream? Have you watched any live stream? Like, you know how people come here. Have you ever come to anybody's live stream consistently? Have you ever done that?
Not consistent enough, but one of the guys who he so nothing to the live stream yet, but I get they at me a lot, if that
Oh,
anything. So these influencers, I'm like, oh no, and they'll like talk back to me, and I'm like, babe, they added me, and she's like, all right, Larry, it's okay, but
okay.
it's consistent. So yeah, so no, let's say a friendship. Maybe we are best. I think we are best friends. I'm not. Don't call me Stan. But yeah. So I haven't got enough live streams yet to become friends, like real true friends. But pseudo pen pals. Will we say that, Jeff?
That's pseudo pimp out. I got you. I got you. I got you. All right.
Like, hey, they didn't. I didn't follow them to a release party, and they didn't sign my hat for my baby brother.
I got you. I got you.
If you know the song "Stan" by Eminem, that was a Stan reference.
Oh, okay. So Rod says, did Gordon Ramsay on Hell's Kitchen ever get on your nerves? Did you ever watch it?
Yeah, no, not at all. He commanded as close to perfection as possible. Like he didn't take mediocrity. You know, if you're gonna have a product,
Yeah,
don't waste my taste buds.
right.
I,
It's a pseudo pimp house.
I'm not like Gordon Ramsay can be over the top though, Rod.
I'm about to say, because that dude, he be getting on my nerves sometimes. I'm like, you ain't had to talk to them like that. You ain't had it. I mean, I get it. It's
Right.
nasty.
No,
It's just
yeah.
not the way. Right. I could like I would be prepared for it. But the level, I don't know how low his insults would get. I was like, you ain't had to call me that.
But if you can't
I would have flung something at him. Yeah.
if you can't stand the heat,
Stay out of the kitchen.
but nah. Yeah, I mean,
He'd be over the top.
it probably was his way of prune. I'm gonna use the word pruning. It's probably his way of pruning. It was. Yeah, he could have
The
been more
only person
compassionate. But
only person I appreciate
but once he's in bed with you, like once you become his fave,
yeah,
you can't do no wrong.
gotcha. Okay. See, there's a yin and yang. It's like you go to bat for you. He said he goes too far. So yeah, he does.
I know people that were, Directors and especially this one he was known for being a ball buster, right? And
Okay.
even had leadership, but if I'm not gonna say they didn't respect anybody, but if you done good work, they were different towards you than they were with everybody else. Is that
Right.
fair? No, it's not fair. But hey, I was prepared for the other. I prepared for
Right.
getting rocked too. But once I was like, hey, one, I ain't taking that.
Right.
Two, I got this. I didn't flip you that time, did I, Jeff?
Right.
But yeah, so
So plus it was sensational. Right. You're right, Jeff. Because a lot of times the way they edit and they cut stuff out, you know, it's usually a buildup before the hardcore insults probably get to flying. I'm sure there's like, you know, he goes through steps and levels, before he get there. But all we see is when, we see from the beginning and then they cut all the middle stuff and we just see him at 10 cussing them out because you're not listening. So I do feel like you're right. There is a lot of editing and they
look,
want us to get hyped, like, oh, they want the emotions, us to feel it. I wouldn't take that. I'll smack him with the plate. Like so yeah, definitely a lot of editing and cutting. Because I've heard that from watching some reality shows, even when they have the wrap ups, they're like, yeah, they cut out a lot of stuff. There's people who say like, man, you didn't see what really was going on. You missed,
but
they cut
could
all
it?
this.
What if they, before he about to give you the big insult, he was like, "Hey, I need you to put on your best face. I wanna say
It's
this and that about you. Just
right.
get ready. Just be ready. Man up."
Yeah, it's possible. Like I feel like because seeing him, I feel like he's not that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like he's about work and business, but I don't know if he's really that way. Jeff said
Well,
Glenn Ramsay also has a show where he goes to existing failing restaurants and gets them up and going. Yeah, I've seen that. Oh man, and he like
oh
the
boy,
and he get them plates. He was looking like, what in the nastiness is they serving here? What?
yeah,
And it's always and he may find like he's like, okay, this cream corn is okay, but the rest of this is garbage, trash.
yeah.
I'm not
He's like,
were they cutting into I'm not eating that.
yo, what episode he fed the waiter. He's like, "Yo, you eat this." The waiter in the kitchen was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yo, how are you,
How are you
Kyle? You
serving
serving this?"
unedible food? It's a no show on YouTube. Okay, so Rod says no show on YouTube or like that I watch consistently. Okay, but I do listen to shows on Sirius XM pretty consistently. So because that so and I think and Jeff knows, I think Periscope trained us to follow, or and I won't say trained us, but got us in the habit of following basic live streamers. Because that's what it was. Periscope was like it's just like TikTok, just live. Everything like say, you scroll TikTok, every page that came up was just like kind of like TikTok live. It was just exact same thing. But Periscope was all live. There's no post. Everything was live. It was just channel after channel of live streamers. So if you find someone talking about something you like, you just you stay in there, you start listening. Then they get to the end. They're like, all right, guys, we look forward to seeing you. Let's just say tomorrow at 8 o'clock, we're gonna be talking about blah blah blah. You're like, oh, and if like most of our lives, we're consistent in our schedule. I got time. I'll be here at 8, because I want to hear about this particular thing. Now, I yeah, Periscope, you can watch replays as well, you know. But yeah, it's always cool because then you come back to the room and like for you, Larry, if it was like fitness, today we're gonna talk about how to create stronger biceps through a method I call biceptism, like, and you could be
That
in
is
there like,
one.
yo, what is, and you could ask questions. Now, as Periscope was growing, right? Now they didn't do the money stuff until like later, but as Periscope was growing, when their rooms got real big, it was harder to ask questions, unless
Oh,
they knew you, or like if they had like a paid program and they knew you in their program, like it was harder to talk to people. But initially, when it was like, I'll say like 1 to 50 people, they will answer questions. They were like, all right, this is the time I'm gonna ask some questions, because they're gonna get their spiel out, and understand though, when it came to Periscope, over time, everybody was selling something though. Trust me, if you like the information you're hearing and you want more of something, banking on biceps, right? You wanted more of something. There was a link. There was a sign up for this, but there was always free information, just like YouTube, But it was all it, and that was like the plan. Like, boom, I get you here, get you into my webinar, get you into my product. That was the plan. Get you here, get you into my webinar, get you into my product. And it's always a monthly reoccurring something. General, it's rare that it was like one time. It was always a monthly reoccurring something to connect. But Periscope was the beginning of people learning how to create an audience and monetize, from whatever they offered. And people have some legit stuff, because people generally were doing something before it, but they came on offering information, and they realized, wow, everybody's really interested in this thing. And now people hit me up, they want more. So I ain't got time to give this out. I just turned into that. He said a little rough, but hysterically funny, right? He said a little rough, but hysterically funny. Oh, he said he does facelifts on restaurants do spend in big bucks all the places too. He said making them cry, usually right. Right. And so yeah, like those shows. And I think, like I said, I don't think these cats are as mean as they act. Like, what's the other one? Impossible Kitchen. Remember that one? Did you
oh,
Impossible Kitchen? When he would do the same thing, he would, he would, what is this trash? And he tried to help the staff, and he would help build
but
the restaurant
you
back
know
up.
which one is a fraud?
Yeah.
Robert Irvine. Robert Irvine.
Yes.
He's a fraud. Now
Uh-oh.
he's intimidating. This big muscle dude coming in the
Right.
kitchen like, your food sucks. What's up with your restaurant? Yo,
Right.
he need to go to his own restaurant in Vegas. That's all.
Oh, it's garbage.
How do you mess up breakfast potatoes, man?
You should
I
have been
was
on video,
I
Robert.
was
You
so
get yourself together.
oh I went on his page and I say, how dare you, da da
Wow.
da 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 da. No bleeps, but just a bunch of da da dadas. I was like, I was just here. I got blocked. No, I know I did. I probably did. I was like, yo, man, like, I watch your show, you do this, and then I'm here. I was excited because I'm a fan, and I come to eat at your restaurant, and kind of was like, with those places, it's they probably put their name on it or actually use their name. But here you go. But still, if you're gonna use my name,
yeah,
like Gordon Ramsay's his spot was on point.
Right. Oh gosh. Good stuff, Rob. We're about to get out of here too. Talking about breakfast. What does a thesaurus eat for breakfast? What, Rod? What
Dictionaries.
He said dictionary.
I'm gonna say dictionaries.
You gonna say dictionary? Rod, come on. Let's see. Listen, I look forward to seeing you guys on Monday. Appreciate you guys for rocking with us as we warming back up, getting back into this thing.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being a part of our community. Thank you, Rod and Jeff, for for hanging out and conversating with us. I know everybody's getting warmed up. I see the numbers starting to creep up a little bit. I know. So 8 o'clock, guys. 8:15, 8:15, 8:15, 8:15. All right. So
you know where that came from, right? Right, AD.
where?
So pretty much, Rod got an extra rest. We jumped on the live core, and
Right.
then I was like, Rod see me laid out on the ground on the floor in the studio, and he was like, "Man, take a break." So he had some rest, so he was able to like come up with a good dad joke for the day. So
Right.
there you go.
Got
Thank
some
the
extra
break.
rest. I feel you.
Yeah.
All right, people, be safe, make good choices, and we will see you next week. Peace out.